Hi, grace to you and welcome. Servant again from Zionpreneur.com, where we help believers become successful online entrepreneur. Welcome back. This is video two of our video series, how to build your most important online asset using Builderall. And so in this video, I think the last video we showed you how to create your email list using Builderall Mailing Boss Autoresponder. And so in this video, we're going to go ahead and create the landing page using Builderall as well. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm in Builderall, and when you log into Builderall, the first thing you want to do is go to Builders, and then drag and drop Pixel Perfect, and then My Sites. So once you're in My Site, you want to go ahead and create a new site. So we can go ahead and create a new site. And then that will bring up all the templates. And what you want to do, we want to look for a lead magnet template. There we have one. We have a lead magnet there. We can filter it and just do lead magnet for now. And once we do that, so we have two templates that are available for us. I'll go ahead and click the first one. And what you want to do, the one that you want, you just go ahead and click edit. And that will pull it into the drag and drop Pixel Perfect HTML editor, where you can customize the landing page. Now, it's telling us that please configure the information for the email, basically saying, okay, we need to attach this to an email list. And that's okay. We'll address that a little bit later. So here we are now. And we're going to try and get this landing page to look enticing. So when someone comes to land on this page, they will want to give their email address. So the first thing I want to do, I like to work from top down. First thing you want to do is actually save it. So you want to save it. And this, I think we had call it the higher life. So save it. That's great. Next, go ahead and change the logo. So right click on the logo, do a change image. That will bring up the repository where you have a lot of your images are. And I've created a folder called HL and actually logo. So I want to go ahead and select this as the logo, hit confirm. It brings it up. We can resize it a little bit. And what I can do now is actually do a Control C, Control V, and copy this logo. It's telling me I'm moving it off the header. And it gives you that warning, but that's fine. I want to move it down here so I can delete this one and then bring the logo down here to the footer. It's telling me the same thing. I'm moving something on the footer. That's fine. While I'm on the footer, we can go ahead and do, while we're on the footer here, go ahead. I'm sorry. We got to get this corrected. There we go. Enter your company name, Zionpreneur. I think I'm good with the footer. We can move this down a little bit. So that looks good. Next thing we want to do is, let me make this a little bit smaller. And then let's move it out of the way. So next thing we want to do is, has a duplicate. So let's go ahead and close it. I know you guys don't mind not looking at me. Okay. So what we want to do next is get or a lead magnet. And if you right click on this, it's telling us it's a box. We can actually get rid of that box. And what we want to do is we want to add an image. So you go to the plus sign, click, and click an image. I think I've clicked two, delete one, and then just move the image placeholder, right click on it and say change image. And now we are going to attach the lead magnet. I've created a lead magnet, 7 scriptures that will help you overcome temptation. I've created this for one of my other blog called The Higher Life. So for this purposes, we're just going to use it as a lead magnet for this page. So the other thing I want to do is I'm not liking it looks a little bit bland. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the background of this. So what you can do is right click on it and change appearance. And then you can go to image, and then I'm going to upload an image for the background. Since I already have the image in my repository, if you did not, you could hit upload, and then it'll take you to your local computer and you could upload the image from there. So I'm going to upload this image, hit confirm, and now the image is in the background. That's coming along fine, but we still need to do, obviously, this text is not good on that, so we're going to change it to white. Double click in there, highlight it, and then use text color to white. And we'll do the same for this one. Double click in there, text color to white. All right. One of the other things that I don't like, I'm actually going to move this box up, and I'm gonna change the box. Seems like it's transparent. I'm gonna change it from transparent to a darker color, so it looks a little bit more pleasing to the eyes. So what I did, there's a box. If you right click on here, see the box, I just bring everything within the box. And now what I'm gonna do is on the box itself, right click. So it's just easy to make changes in Builderall. Very, very, very straightforward. Go to appearance, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the color and then the background color. So I'm gonna click more colors, and I'm gonna use this dark, kind of dark gray color, and then save color, and then okay. That makes it a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So click on the box. I'm gonna bring this all the way up to the header and all the way down to the footer. That looks good. We can make a lot of changes. So go ahead and hit save. Save is your friend. And then we can preview it. It's telling us that we still haven't attached the email list to it, and that's fine. We'll do that next. So remember, in the previous video, we talked about the sort order. The email is on top and the first name is on the bottom. I actually do not like that. I rather the first name to be on top and then the email is on the bottom. And that's what we did when we created a list in Mailing Boss. So now we want to use that. So what you do is just right click on it and do configure. And once you do that, it'll give you access to a different email auto responders. So if you have MailChimp, Aweber, SendLink, GetResponse, you can actually attach your list from within those autoresponders. We did ours in Mailing Boss. So we just click on Mailing Boss, and it brings up the list for us. That was the last list that we did. Just clicked on it, and now you see it switched from first name is on top and email is on the bottom. The other thing, I want to change this blue or this green to make it more brand consistency with the blue. So I'm going to go to right click and then go to appearance, and then the element is already highlighted. To click on this wheel, and we're going to go and look. Let's see, where do we change that? Where do we change that that background color? Style, yes. So it's on style of button. We go ahead and change that. Click on more colors. I have my color 00BAFF. That's my branding color. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then, okay. And I think there was one more style of button here, the background color. Once you hover over it, we're going to change that as well to be the same color. So once we did that, we're going to X out of there and click Save Changes. Save is your friend. That looks a little bit more with brand consistency, same blue. So the next thing we want to do is to change the call to action. So we want to put something here that can give them a reason to go ahead and give us their email. So what we want to do is struggling, L-I-N-G, struggling with temptation. You can have struggling with temptation. Let's do these 7 scriptures will help you overcome. Okay, let's do that. And maybe we can just capitalize all of these. Okay. All right. Okay, and next we want to change the subheading, and maybe we can say something like this. Let's discover what Christ did to overcome temptations while he was here on earth. So I know I'm a believer, and if I see 7 scriptures that will help me to overcome temptation, that's something I'm very interested in. So we did a lot of changes. Hit save. Save is your friend. Save again. And then we can do a preview. Let's take a look. That looks much nicer. And the good thing about it is all this information is above the fold. So as soon as your user lands on the landing page, everything is right there. And that looks pretty good. That's something I would definitely put in my information so I can receive it. And then we want to take a look at it on mobile. We always want to check mobile because sometimes some of the elements does not come over, as you can see here. So we just click return, and then we can just easily drag the elements in and resize if need be. Uh, that looks good. We can resize this and just place it on there. Perfect. Save as your friend. Now the mobile also looks good. The last thing that I notice I need to do is we can change. Well, that's fine. You can always change this by right clicking on it and button, right? Clicking on button, and you can basically change the wording on this. Get to your free ebook now, or get instant access. Confirm, and then voila. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So we built our list. We created a nice landing page with our lead magnet. So the next thing we want to do is actually, how do they actually get the lead magnet? Remember, I told you that what we do is we actually send them a link in their email. So when they put in their email, they have to give us a legitimate email in order to get this lead magnet. We don't actually let them download it right here. And so when we do that, that's actually a form of double opt-in because they actually have to give us a legitimate email address. The other thing that we need to check is after they give us their information, they go to another page, which is the thank you page. And let's take a look at the thank you page. We need to customize that as well. And so, this video is already running a little bit long. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create another video in which we customize the thank you page, and once we customize the thank you page, then the last video in this, we're actually going to set up a small email sequence so we can start or rapport in our relationship with our potential customers. All right. I hope this video has been informative, and I'd like to thank you for